Welcome to Highway Herald, your roadmap to the latest in auto. Today, we're diving into the world of Honda, a titan in the realm of internal combustion engines, renowned for its precision and top-tier engineering. However, as the world shifts gears towards electrification, Honda's late entry into the race might just be a strategic move, given the alarming unreliability of electric vehicles, EVs. Honda's CEO, Toshihiro Mibe, like many of us, was taken aback by recent reliability reports. Let's break down the 6 key reasons. Reason number 6. EVs fall short in reliability compared to ICE cars. A comprehensive survey by Consumer Reports, encompassing over 330,000 vehicles manufactured from 2000 to 2023, unequivocally states that EVs lag behind their gas-powered counterparts in terms of reliability. Despite having fewer potential trouble spots than gas-powered cars, EVs are proving to be less reliable, causing 80% more problems. This might seem counterintuitive, considering the simpler, more streamlined design of EVs. Essentially, EVs are powered by a battery and electric motors, devoid of the complex components found in gas or diesel engines, and maintenance doesn't involve routine tasks like oil changes. However, it appears that this nascent technology still has some rough edges that need smoothing out. Initially, it was thought that high-tech features would be the main concern for EVs, but the majority of reported issues revolve around the battery and charging, affecting most manufacturers. In addition to battery and software issues, consumers have reported numerous build quality defects, both in exterior body panels and interior parts. Gas-powered cars continue to reign supreme in reliability, with a certain group of hybrids also performing well. We're talking about self-charging hybrids, particularly those produced by giants like Toyota and Honda. So, it seems Honda's CEO, Toshihiro Mibe, still has reasons to smile. Conversely, plug-in hybrids are the least reliable group, causing a staggering 146% more problems than gas engines. This was somewhat anticipated given their complex nature. Essentially, you're dealing with 2 systems in one car, the internal combustion engine and the electric motor with batteries. The potential for things to go wrong is simply too high. Reason number 5, the Chevy Blazer EV dilemma. Honda, a latecomer to the EV scene, partnered with General Motors, GM, to stay competitive. GM's Ultium battery technology seemed promising, but it has proven problematic, causing concern for Honda's CEO, as this technology is planned for Honda's first all-electric model, the Prologue. Honda is developing its own technology, but it won't be ready for a few years. The Prologue, based on the Chevy Blazer EV, has been plagued with issues. Customers report numerous problems, from battery and charging issues to infotainment glitches. A recent test by Edmunds highlighted these issues, with 23 different problems occurring within 2 months and less than 2,000 miles. The root of the problem lies in the software, which is riddled with serious errors. Despite GM officials stating that none of these are safety-related, the fact that the same software will be used in the Prologue is cause for concern. Given GM's current handling of these issues, Honda has little reason for optimism. The situation boils down to a classic tale of ironing out the kinks in new technology, a process that requires time, something GM is short on. Honda, on the other hand, might choose to delay the launch, as rushing into something that will evidently require more time than anticipated might not be the best strategy. Reason number 4, navigating the technological obstacle course. Honda, renowned for its reliability and simplicity, is grappling with the shift to electric vehicles. Despite their inherent simplicity, EVs are being marketed as technological marvels, often overloaded with unnecessary high-tech features. This overemphasis on technology, evident in the complex infotainment systems and advanced drive assist features of EVs, is causing most of the problems, not the battery or electric motors. This raises the question, can Honda replicate its success in the internal combustion universe in the realm of EVs? Can it offer a modern and competitive EV without overcomplicating its design with tech features? This challenge is further compounded by Honda's reliance on GM's Ultium technology, which has proven to be problematic. The Chevy Blazer EV, based on this technology, has been plagued with issues, a fate shared by other models like the Cadillac Lyriq and GMC Hummer. This situation leaves Honda in a predicament, questioning the feasibility of creating an optimally designed EV. The journey towards a reliable EV is fraught with challenges, but if there's one thing we know about Honda, it's that they're no strangers to overcoming obstacles. Reason number 3, the twin challenges of range anxiety and infrastructure. As the years roll by, we're still awaiting that game-changing breakthrough that will finally put range anxiety to rest. Despite the significant strides made in recent years, EVs are yet to achieve the desired level of autonomy. Most offer a range of between 250 and 300 miles, which is adequate for daily commuting but falls short of what most consumers can depend on. Long-distance travel remains a challenge with electric vehicles, leading us to the second major cause of range anxiety. In addition to autonomy, there's the issue of infrastructure. Embarking on longer trips can often turn into a logistical nightmare due to the imperfect charging network. This is particularly true in rural areas, where the distances between charging stations are too vast for worry-free travel. While the network is more robust in urban areas, there are still not enough chargers. Queues are a common sight, and even if a station isn't crowded, recharging is time-consuming, even with the fastest chargers. Not to mention the numerous issues consumers have reported with public chargers, especially at Electrify America stations. Reason number 2, the slowdown in EV growth. For months, we've been discussing the so-called EV meltdown, and indeed, growth is decelerating for a variety of reasons. If you look at the period up until June 2022, the average annual growth of the EV market was around 90%. However, between June 2022 and June 2023, growth dropped to 50%, and experts predict further slowdowns in the future. The reasons are manifold, starting with the fact that the early adopter phase is over. Affluent households and tech enthusiasts have purchased their EVs, and automakers have struggled to tailor their offerings to the masses. EVs remain prohibitively expensive for the average buyer. Even when factoring in the tax credit and other government incentives, they are still pricier than their gas-powered counterparts. Add to this the range anxiety and the inconvenience associated with recharging, as well as the fact that EVs are decidedly less reliable than conventional cars. And there's still no compelling reason for this transition, unless you're still of the belief that electric cars are environmentally friendly. Reason 1, the profitability puzzle. Despite their pursuit of engineering excellence, Honda, like any other company in the world, is primarily driven by profit. With this in mind, it's safe to say that Honda's CEO, Toshihiro Mibe, is likely less than optimistic about electrification. Automakers are yet to crack the code on the economics of EVs. They continue to lose money on EVs, using the profits from gas-powered cars to fund further investment. The adoption of EVs is progressing slower than anticipated, creating a vicious cycle where companies are desperate for profits from affordable, high-volume mainstream EVs that are yet to hit the market. The situation is further complicated by companies' inability to optimize the production process. Production costs remain high, and even with the substantial discounts offered in recent months, they can't attract enough buyers to make their investments profitable. Honda is probably in an even tougher spot, as it is currently both buying and developing EV technology. The only silver lining is that Honda, a company that reaps substantial profits from internal combustion engines, likely has more capital to invest than most other companies. But does this make Honda's CEO, Toshihiro Mibe, more optimistic about the future of EVs? We're not so sure. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Highway Herald to stay updated on the latest vehicle updates and upcoming videos. See you next time.